is what it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your mind. Often imitated, but never duplicated. It's the gathering of old men podcast. Myself, TC, and Mullo, talk into this week's event.
You muted, Troy.
We can't hear you.
My bad. For everybody that's looking a little bit confused when I run any type of video, there's a delay on my end, but you guys see everything you're supposed to. So if you see me looking confused, that's why. I'm trying to figure out where we are with the video. But welcome to another edition of the Gathering of Old Men podcast, Troy's Sinus Edition. I am battling sinuses bad. Like on I-75 rest stop, take a nap for 3 hours type bad. And do you know that blonde haired lady didn't call and figure out what was going on with me? She just sent me a text message and said good night. Good night. I feel loved. I feel loved. But
I would have felt like turning around and heading south on 75 to the land of. Never mind.
Anyway, so a lot has happened today, or as some people in the HBCU space says, a lot of nothing. But we'll talk about that later. We're expecting Doc Holiday to get in here in a little bit. There's also some interesting news out of Washington Redskins camp. Terry McLaurin, we're gonna get to your team in a little bit. Why, I don't know. Terry McLaurin has asked for a trade.
I saw that. Any idea why?
Yeah, because they don't want to pay him $40 million upwards of $40 million.
That'll do it.
That he only scheduled to make $21 million this year. So he told them they can't. Well, the team came out and said, "All right, we got a number for you." He said, "Call my agent." They haven't called his agent yet.
Some other news.
Trade me.
They can't hold. You're going to see a lot of players that are in camp that they called hold ins that are in camp and not doing anything because they're in the middle of a contract negotiation. Because they get fined $51,000 a day now. So it is what it is.
PUP.
Marlo, so since you flew your little flag, and got your little mismatched colors, word on the street is the Bucks will bring out the original white and creamsicle for a few games.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
yes,
take us back to the time when Steve Spurrier was getting his head bashed up against the ground. That was glorious times.
Hey man, it happens.
Yeah, it does. But the franchise did go through a little boom, in which I was even a fan during that time when they drafted that great quarterback out of Grambling State. They also drafted two brothers out of Oklahoma. I'm sorry, TP. Selman brothers out of Oklahoma. And Yo, y'all be calling me the bad guy. Please watch TP facial expressions. They say it all. Anyway.
Well, I ain't mad at him. Shit.
So
you like who you like.
Yeah, no. Just I just like to point out little things. I want people to notice TP has a full personality that we have to embrace and love. Because if you pay attention to it, he is hilarious. But you got to pay attention to it. It's very nuanced. Very nuanced. But so we got that going on.
And I was in training camp today. Yeah.
Wait, you was in Tampa?
Oh yeah. I was in and out. Brought my grandson and my daughter.
And brought the grandson. You brought Maya or Mara?
Maya. She a diehard.
The only reason I don't feel like I should flatten 3 of your tires is because you had the grandbaby in the car.
I'm just saying, we was in and out.
But TP, the other day, hey, I'm on my way to get this autograph. It made sure I knew that. So
I did call you and let you know I was there.
Yesterday, not today. Yesterday.
Come in.
So, what?
Say hello.
Hey.
What's up, little man?
All right, I'm podcasting.
I didn't hear so.
Okay, I'm gonna come. I'll come in after I finish.
Excuse me. So there's that. But we got a lot to go over in the show. I'm trying to figure out what is wrong with Gilbert Arenas.
Before we get into this, my grandson just ganked me, bro. I have a bunch of coins and money and stuff on my nightstand. He gonna come in here, granddad did the fly pop, and then walking out, he looked back at me, and then grabbed a handful and took off.
Nice.
And took off. This is supposed.
I want everybody to know that he is Marlo's grandson. Because the last time I saw him, he wanted to show me his kung fu moves, like he was ready to do something. I said, "Oh, I know where you get that from. I know exactly where you get that from.
You got to show some fight,
Obviously." So
that's rule number 1.
Hey, you bring them up that way, you ain't got to worry about it.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, until you get a call from the daycare. Hey, your child just start punching another kid. We need you to come get him.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Long as we don't get the back of our shirts dirty, we all right. You can't come on with the back of your shirt dirty.
My first question is always going to be, well, what did the other kid do to get stole off?
Exactly. and my kids don't hit for no reason. But if you give them a reason, that's always the case. That is always.
I have taught them to defend yourself at all costs. We take no L's in this family.
Hey,
this is a no L household. What DJ Khaled say? All I do is win.
Oh man. So
that part.
Gilbert Arenas was arrested.
Certainly did not win.
And was on conspiracy to commit gambling, yada yada yada.
That man is an idiot.
What
He
the
set up
best
a
part
poker
about it
match.
is he gets out of jail, sets up him coming down the steps and saying they ain't got nothing on me. I just rented the house. Sir, you have attorneys. Stop talking.
Hey,
Stop
his
talking. Stop. Stop.
attorney
Stop.
clearly didn't tell him to shut up.
I think somebody needs to explain what accessory actually means. Because I don't think he gets it. You know, for
No,
somebody, educated in the field and all that, something so simple can easily be explained. It just falls on deaf ears.
accessory and what's that other shit?
Conspiracy is the worst because it don't take much for
Conspiracy.
them to prove it. That's oh my god.
Conspiracy is always the hardest to prove,
Yep.
but if they prove it, there's no way around it. Because something simple as, hey, we're gonna set up this poker match at this house or at this time, that you can't fight that. The only thing he can say is, oh, somebody else used my phone, which
I mean, but if they've
sometimes does
gotten to
hold up
this
in court.
point, if they've gotten to this point, then they got more than one phone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all the reason why he was booked and charged. Somebody who attended that game took a big L,
Oh yeah.
and then the person who took the L, he ain't gotta look far, cause everybody know who lost in a
Oh
high
yeah.
stakes game. Everybody know who lost. That's your
He
snitch.
lost and he ain't got the money.
That's your snitch. I play in way too many house games. Way too many. Like
Hey,
I
hey,
ain't
hey.
what I
Don't
said
you be
house
admitting
games.
this shit on the internet? Hush.
We play for chips. We don't play for money.
And that's perfectly legal.
That is legal.
Let me call
But
my
yeah.
she's an attorney.
Oh, oh no, we not doing that. Remember the last time you called an ex live on the show?
How could we
That
forget?
that didn't go the way you thought it was gonna go.
Mm-mm. To
Anyway,
his credit, he did say this was a risk before doing it. So I mean, risk was
Mhm.
accepted and understood prior.
it be your own people. It be
Dude,
Hey
your own.
man, hey, we
Hey,
just pointing out the obvious. That's
if
all.
I learned
But
anything during my time in the military, it was operational risk management. ORM. ORM was applied and ignored in that case.
I
That
don't even think they
that
applied it. That wasn't
that
Oh
ever
no,
in the
is
rules.
he understood that this is a risk, but he did not care about the consequences. So he proceeded with said task and proceeded to get
perfect.
chewed the
I
fuck out.
I saw the funniest tweet about this shit, and it said, "Imagine you in prison, and all of a sudden you got to play Gilbert Arenas, what is his name, Marcus Anderson, and Big Glenn, Big that baby Davis, big ass.
Are you talking about Marquise Morris or
Yeah,
Marcus
Marquise
Morris?
Marquise
Morris.
Moore.
That's another dumbass.
yo, so since we here, right? Because that also popped off. Marquise Morris, apparently owned casinos. Maybe it was just a misunderstanding. He owned casinos. Apparently, he owned high-end car dealerships.
Maybe he just thought he had it, and when he wrote the check, he got a checking and a savings. He just ain't transferred it.
Had to wait
Now
that
you
2 to
know
3
good and
business
damn well.
days.
Um, I'm gonna say this because I know the way my checking account works, right? If like I attempt, You know what? I ain't finna do that. I'm not finna play that game. I know damn well whether or not I got $190,000 in my account or not. And
Well,
if I
Hey,
in
don't,
his defense,
maybe he wrote the check on the
in
wrong account.
in his defense, he is an NBA ball player who sees the court. I'm sure he's gotten paid that much.
oh, okay, Marlo. All right. I'm here with you. I'm here with you. Cool. Um, he's gotten paid that much. Yes. Okay. But before you write the check, because I know you're very detail oriented. I've listened to you talk to clients. I know you're very detail oriented. So I already know the answer to this, but I'm gonna ask you anyway since you're trying to give people some grace. So before he wrote the check, you don't think he should have checked the account to make sure that you know 6 figures was in the account?
Um, if you're
Or
writing a
you,
check, this is where I can't give him grace. If you're writing a check for 6 figures, you already know if that money is in your account or not.
You talking
That's
about Gil?
chicken.
No,
no,
That,
Marquis.
Marquise
Marquis.
Morris.
Mm.
That you already know. 6 figures? Like I don't write a lot of checks, but if I swipe my card, I know if it's gonna decline or go through.
I mean,
I'm
I
I'm
honestly,
I'm that kind of aware.
that's the first thing that caught me. Why is he writing a 6 figure check to a casino?
He got a
He
gambling
cannot.
problem.
He can
But no,
so
but I'm
he can't
saying he
swipe a
could have
card.
just he went now.
He cannot swipe 6 figures in a casino. They're
No,
gonna
No,
but you
flag it as
can
fraud.
wire it to their ass though.
you
That you
sure
can.
can.
That you can. Because
So
high-end clients
why am
have
I writing a
24-hour
check?
access.
Why am I writing a check? And it's gonna take them. It's gonna take this check a week to hit. Check still slow as hell, unless they gonna run it as a debit card, which some people can't. Some places can do. Where I can just wire them money, and my bank go ahead and put a hold on it, then, and I'm done with it.
It's the problem is it's a casino fault. It's their fault. They had a celebrity in the building putting up big bets, and they wanted that cash.
So I
So
don't give a damn.
they extended him that line of credit until he was like, "Well, I guess I done lost all I'm gonna lose, so I'm finna dip." And that's what they did.
Jay-Z might be the only person that can write me a check, and I'll be like, yeah, he good for it.
Yeah, that's
Everybody else,
Respectfully,
nah,
Uh,
Zelle, Cash App,
respectfully,
Cash.
I
Like,
mean, a
respect,
$6 million check is crazy to even begin with.
respectfully, right? I don't care if it's Jesus' brother. If you owe me that much money, we either gonna do this the easy way or the hard way.
and we ain't
But
talking
you,
about busted kneecaps. I'm finna burn your house
it.
down. Bring me
It
the
ain't finna
insurance
be no
shit.
check.
All right,
It ain't finna
police.
be no check.
Uh,
I'm just saying.
We got Fleece Johnson over here. We can
hey,
do this
It
the
is
easy
not.
way.
It
hey,
is.
hey, he play ball. He play ball. You can't hit him in the kneecap, dude. He can't make no money. Just burn his house down. Run me that
God
insurance shit,
damn.
man. I know the
Then
contents insured.
you need to
See,
put
see,
you need to
see,
put that
Ja-
shit up on the screen now.
Yeah,
see,
you
Most
might,
Jamal,
but
definitely.
Jamal, Jamal. What I'm not about to do is
what?
rack up the felonies in the
Uh,
pursuit of my own money.
well, how else we gonna get it?
Oh, there's
Well,
other ways.
there are ways. There are definitely ways.
Church.
I, I know. For me, I have a difficult time believing him. But I'll put that to the side, right? Shannon
Hmm.
Sharp has been let go by ESPN on the eve of his brother going into the Football Hall of Fame.
Mhm.
Our understanding is that he already knew prior to the announcement, but this wasn't announced by ESPN. It was leaked. And so Shannon feels like that dampened his brother's. Nobody's gonna remember that you got let go by ESPN during your brother's Hall of Fame week. Nobody's gonna remember that.
Show of hands. Who gives a shit if Shannon Sharp was let go from ESPN?
I don't care.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't give a fuck.
If y'all
I
could see
don't
my
give.
camera right now, y'all would see my
I don't
hands
care. I
not
mean,
up.
I don't give a shit. Like, first of all, he was making more money with Club Shay Shay than ESPN. That shit just was taking up time.
Nah,
Yep.
they had
He already
but
said.
they had offered him a very substantial amount of money
Yeah.
here recently.
Yeah,
Rumors
but that's to
was
draw him away. To draw him away from Club Shay Shay, because he owns that platform.
yeah.
So he ain't paying.
Well,
He ain't cutting it with nobody. Got to wait for a check. It's all him.
All right, Marlo. I'm a. Oh god. So
Fuck him.
Danny's not here, so I feel uncomfortable getting into this part of it. But oh well. Um, there is thoughts that because he was playing in the snow, that he didn't see the forest for the trees and messed up the church's money. As a
Yeah.
person who, a few times, one of which was not of my own volition.
Don't tell him yourself.
yo, he about to.
You want to
You
say that?
you going
Yeah, I'm gonna
around the
say
rabbit
that
hole.
exactly like that. One of them wasn't my fault. Anyway, I
Said every man in jail.
Every.
Ooh. Ooh.
Marlo, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm
Forrest Rick was
innocent.
getting paid off of my kind gestures.
First of all, that's you. I can't tell you, hey, don't you mess with that. Don't you touch that. That's just like me yelling, that stove hot. It ain't hot.
Anyway,
That stove is hot. The
like I
fucking
said,
stove is
so
hot.
I never allowed it to mess up the church's money.
Bro, nah, see,
See, let
you,
I think I
you
need
go,
to
TK.
explain.
I think
You
he
go,
was trying to
TK.
get that.
Because
I
I was
think I
about to
need to
say something
explain.
completely
I
out
think
of
I need
pocket.
to explain something to, the youth, those that might be our age and older, because a lot of people don't understand this. When you do something, you do not get to choose the consequences.
No.
Like I said earlier, there's what we call operational risk management. If this is not performed properly or adhered to, you cannot then choose the consequence that is to ensue after said transgression. Kindness does not make up for transgressions because, again, the transgression itself has its own consequence. And I don't think folks understand that.
Nah, it ain't no way you was gonna get hit. Well, I put it in the group chat. This man made $23 million playing football. He now has to pay that lady 22. He made 23 million in the league. He now got to pay her 22. Steve
He
Harvey
ain't
sat
save
on
all.
his show. Steve Harvey
He
sat
ain't
on his
save
show
all.
and tried to tell him. Cat Williams sat on his show and tried to tell him.
Monique sat
Monique
on the
sat on
show.
his show and tried to tell him. And he laughed and continued to do him.
Hard head, make a soft ass.
With your
Bruh.
tight Ninja Turtle outfit, you little foo-foo dog.
Shit.
The
Oh
thing about it
shit!
is that this my thing about it. You can't move the same as white folks, and you can't try to be in the same space as white folks when they ain't even invite you to the picnic.
But when, and especially as black men, when are we gonna learn that though?
You know,
When are
Oh,
we when are we gonna learn that?
I know the
OJ
lesson.
OJ set us back when
Oh,
he felt like he, you know, he transpired past being black because his statements was always, "I'm not black, I'm
I'm
OJ,"
OJ.
OJ.
I'm OG.
Right. But we all
meaning
know
meaning that he's above black people. I don't know if y'all really caught the subliminal within
Mhm.
that.
oh no,
I
I
did,
definitely caught it.
I did, and I don't know if Shannon Sharp thought that he had the status that OJ had, and that was a
It's,
falsity
But see,
and
No,
it's
but
was
the
very
thing.
unfortunate.
But it's the thing though. The thing about it is OJ didn't know. OJ figured he had the status of a white person because he moved like a white person. He acted more like as a white person. He was cold. Basically, he was code switching. He code switched. But
Exactly.
yeah, but he, like you said, he was above and beyond. He felt like he was above and beyond reproach when it came down to what happened in that murder trial. And with Shannon Sharp, it's like, dude, you been going after white ladies, white women for a long time, and maybe it's time for you to go back to the sisters. Like maybe it's time for you to get off that high horse and
Well, he's
you
being
gotta
sued by a black lady.
well now he is. Yeah, I see
now
that
he
now.
is.
Yeah,
Now he is, but every other woman
and
that he have dealt with,
Nah, but see,
other than what we heard from when he said, Cheryl Underwood said they dated way back in the day, um, which I think that's crazy, but
that is very crazy.
but
I
this
think that,
is
Hold on,
but
hold
this
on,
is the
hold on,
prime
hold on. I'm
example.
not gonna let y'all do that. Sarah Underwood back in the day. You know what? Let me show. Yeah.
I guess I'm I know she probably was a good person, but I'm thinking more of the comedy that she used to that she used to put out, but to me, like, dude, it's time for you, like, wake up. Like, you're not gonna get that Pat McAfee type of money from ESPN and stuff like that.
But he
You
had got offered a contract for that much.
Yeah.
but he
That's
messed it up.
he messed it up.
Yeah, but
but
it's not gonna swing. It's not gonna swing around again. That
Mm-mm.
was it.
Mm-mm.
That was
But so
it.
I think what how many times, but at what point do we notice the signs, right? We have seen we can sit on this call for the next 2 hours and name black men who dated white women who have gotten humbled by society because at the end of the day, like Trick Daddy said, you still a nigga. And then we just happens over and over again.
Hold on. He dipped out on
But
Sarah
but
Under. Listen,
but here's another. But
but
I can give you an example of a situation where it has worked out for the black man. I look at Terry Crews. He's been married to his white wife for 36 years. He's had a great career and he worked his way from the bottom. But he never pretended to be something other than Terry Crews. And I've
There you
always
go.
respected that about him.
I get you on that. I get you on that one right there.
Yeah, but you said the key word. He has always been Terry Crews.
yeah.
He's always been
Mhm.
himself. Like he ain't have to change up for nobody.
Right.
yeah, I think the thing about the Cheryl Underwood part of it, Cheryl Underwood is a very, very intelligent woman. Like
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
she has had her stuff together for a long time. 'Cause I could see why that draw would have been there, but it, that ain't what he wanted.
No.
she wasn't. She wasn't what he wanted.
Right.
She might have
Not
been
that way.
mentally what he wanted, but she didn't come in the wrapping paper that he wanted.
Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah.
and
Well,
and if you just listen to Cheryl Underwood talk, she's That might have been the challenging thing for him.
Could have been.
See, a lot of
That lady
powerful
said, Go ahead.
men cannot handle being with a powerful woman because that
Yeah.
woman is going to challenge them in the mental space. And
Yeah.
when you hold yourself with this delusion of grandeur, you cannot accept being criticized, being held accountable, and being responsible for someone other than yourself. So it's very selfish. And this has been, I would say, very evident in his character that we've seen how he's treated people.
Can I say this though? The girl got $22 million. She quit her OnlyFans thing and got money out the wazoo right now. She quit her OnlyFans.
What?
Yeah, what other thing gonna give him?
Honestly, if we be honest, he got played and he fell for it.
He fell for it. He got the okie doke.
Man,
he
that
did.
pillow talk was real. She got more to say. That NDA is something serious because she had to sign one to get a check.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
thing that has
Especially that pillow talk is something serious.
the thing that bothers me the most out of all of this is it paints this negative image for the young women, the young impressionable women. I'm sorry to tell these OnlyFans women, y'all are not hustlers, y'all are prostitutes.
Hey,
You are selling your body for money. That is the definition of a prostitute. That is not the image that we want our young women to look up to. True. You can be more than somebody who uses their body for financial gain.
Well, we gonna move on, but
y'all boys on here preaching. We supposed to be talking about football.
Yeah.
well,
only thing I ask is stop me when I start being wrong.
You right. You absolutely right. And, I'm gonna have to put a joke in front of it though.
Yeah, always. It's a smooth finish.
Right, don't roll nobody.
Exactly.
So, some SWAC quarterback news. Alabama A&M was supposed to be starting quarterback Mekhi Hagens is not on the roster and not with the team. That usually does not bode well academically, but he is not on the roster.
Maybe he just ain't went through the clearinghouse yet.
Is that all the information we have right now?
That's all we got.
Yeah, we got to know more about that.
I don't want to speak. I don't want to speak on the situation. I don't have all the information because there could be a multitude of reasons why he's not with the program right now.
Mainly they said it was great.
Yeah.
Get him a tutor.
Shit, they gotta go, bro. You gotta go. Like, we've talked about this on multiple occasions. You still gotta go. You still gotta be an active participant.
Yeah.
So if you don't go and you don't actively participate, what the fuck is it?
Hey, young college athletes, y'all need to understand. You are a student athlete. What word came first? And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Student athlete.
Like,
and I bet
you good, bro.
His ass better not be talking about, I'm gonna get in the transfer portal. No bad grades, and you academically
he finna transfer his ass down the road to a JUCO.
Yep.
Hey, don't be surprised if he pop up at what is that, East Mississippi Community College?
East Mississippi.
Oh, he end up over there in Dodge City somewhere.
Yeah.
You pull a Cam Newton, go down the blend, go win a championship.
Yeah, I'm about to say
exactly.
But he started his career at FCS school, so his time already started.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. He can't go to JUCO and get 4 years.
Nope.
And
And he was gonna be in the spot as far as spotlight, as far as trying to get that number one spot for a QB.
another
Honestly,
quarterback news.
I had kind of like assumed that the spot was his, like it was his to lose. Being
Yeah,
honest, so
It
yeah.
was, unless they were going to still try their two quarterback system, which
that shit
didn't.
wasn't gonna work. It was not
Nah.
gonna work. Just go ahead and make
That was Bama. Hold on,
Makata
that was
cut.
Bama State. That was Bama State, not
Oh, it
Georgia
was.
A&M.
My bad. My
Yeah,
bad.
Yeah,
but
Yeah, it
go
was
ahead and
Alabama
make
State.
Makata starter and go ahead. It's like the talent is there. You can see it, but you gotta go to class, bro.
I
You
think
gotta
you can
go
no,
to
see
we
the
class.
talent with Quad Brown. I think I can see the talent
other
with him.
other people were saying that also. I can't remember her name. Another Alabama A&M alum was saying that as well. So Doc, we gotta call you out on this.
Mm-hmm.
Marqui Adams
Mm.
is going to land in the SWAC. The two rumored schools
Who?
are Jackson State and Southern.
Mm.
Who?
Talking
Say
about
that
the running
again.
back
I
from
missed the
Dude
name.
LSU.
from LSU.
I know.
I
Uh,
mean, no
Um,
QB from Delaware State. Delaware
Delaware
State.
Delaware
State.
Yeah,
State
the Delaware State
freshman.
quarterback.
Yeah, FCS all freshman All American. And again, like everybody say, if you really want to know what he is, the game they played against Hawaii that took them forever to get to Hawaii. Look at that game.
Mhm.
I ain't saying he was the best player on the field, but he was damn near.
Did Delaware State just hire a new coach?
Yeah,
Yeah, they
Deshaun
got
Yeah,
Jackson.
Deshaun Jackson.
Deshaun Jackson.
Deshaun
And
Jackson.
he's already lost his starting quarterback.
No, I mean
Well,
he lost
Nah,
it, but he
he
gained
lost
another
it,
one.
but he got buddy coming from Sacramento State.
the state, who if they give him a line, it's a problem.
Is yeah,
It is
comes
a
So
from
what you
some
tell
problem.
for
so what you telling me is Deshaun Jackson comes in and he forces out the All American from last year for a new guy.
No, I don't think he wasn't
nah.
gonna force him out.
I don't think he forced him out. I
That
think
kid,
dude from Delaware State love willingly. I don't think he forced him out at all.
because he wanted to play. Because if they brought in a quarterback from Division 1,
Yeah,
he's
that's
Nah,
already
forcing
got to leave.
that's forcing him out.
Sacramento
It's
State still
FCS.
FCS.
They're still FCS, but if he's bringing him in to be the starter, one can only understand why somebody would want to then leave because you coming in and then your first job is taking my job and handing it to someone else.
Well, don't let that fucker take your job then.
I mean, that's my mindset. At the same time, you can
Don't be too
understand
fast.
at the collegiate level, you only get so many years to
That's
put a
true too.
product on film, and you can't live off last year's hype. Maybe he was losing the quarterback battle, and he saw where this was going.
But I don't even think the dude had
The
already
dude
came.
not there.
He
Yeah,
wasn't
Sac
there
State
yet.
dude not gonna be there till this week.
So
This
they ain't
week.
worked. So they ain't seen him. They ain't been working out. They ain't did.
No.
Look. There may not
I
be
mean,
sanctioned practices, but they got their eye on them. They know what they got with them. You know
oh
what
yeah,
I'm
they do.
saying? This ain't
The
that.
whole
Oh, they
rumor.
know what they getting. Because
We can say that, oh,
if
there
he,
hasn't been any sanctioned practices, but at the same time, the evaluation has been done. They've been doing their due diligence this entire offseason. And if he was going to be the guy, then you can understand the other quarterback won't out.
and if they already started recruiting, he already got a scholarship offer. He's already got a commitment letter. He's gotten all
Yep.
that stuff. And I'm sure everybody that news travels fast. Oh, who coming in? And they probably advertise on it. Oh,
They
we're
did.
gonna have a quarterback this, and we gotta like they're going.
It's a selling point.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna,
a
I'm gonna
selling
tell
point.
y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all what's the selling point. Right? The absolute farce that Southern has betrayed upon us as media. What am I talking about? I am talking about the preferred walk-on Trey Holly. The first
He
news out
ain't
of
gonna
their
do.
camp is
I mean, he might do something in the swag, but shoot, I still think it's still Jackson State. You gotta go. You gotta go through Jackson, Mississippi.
I know you don't like them people, but it's only 5 people that I actually watched their film. He's not no regular running back.
I think it ain't no regular running back. I'm putting it like this. One person just don't he don't just raise the stakes like that. Like that they still ain't got no O line.
That's the key. If they can run the ball, they can be dangerous. But again, I don't expect Southern to hit their mark until mid-season, like they did last year. They ain't hit their mark till mid-season. So right now, all this look good stuff, it sounds good, but it is what it is. Um, so we got some SWAC stuff to talk about, and the first one I want to get to is the snacks partnership. And if it works out the way that everybody thinks it should, that'll be great for the SWAC. I don't know how this impacts individual stadium deals. Excuse me, individual stadium deals, because stadiums have deals with different vendors. So I don't know how that affects stadium deals. So we'll see how that comes out. But there is a revenue sharing component to it that will send money to the school's NIL collective for NIL. So I don't know if it's a good or bad deal, but the SWAC making partnerships is a good thing.
Finally.
Again, I don't know everybody's stadium deals. Some places are Pepsi, some places, Kraft or whatever the different snack companies are. So I don't know how that affects stadium deals, but if it's, on campus machines or whatever, it could be a good deal.
Yeah.
I think it's a good deal. I mean, everybody still have most people still have um their opinions about the commissioner. Um, and we all know who that is. But at the end of the day, I think this deal is good for the SWAC. It reminds me more of the deal we had with Russell Athletic. In a sense where everybody was outfitted with Russell gear and stuff like that. But we just have to see. For me, it's like a wait and see type deal. But other than that, I think it's a good one. I think it's a good deal, and if it helps out with NIL, I'm all for it.
So this next topic, I'm gonna put this up because it has not been a full 8 hours, and the comments are flying everywhere. There is an alliance, HBCU4U, which encompasses the CIAA, the SIAC, the MEAC, and the SWAC. Yes, the HBCU Athletic Conference was left out. I don't know why, because the information that was put out is very vague. I don't know what it's going to do or how it's going to operate. But as Yard Talk pointed out, this was also something that was said a few years ago, and nothing came of it. And most of the concern, I don't know if this is valid or not, is on the MEAC side of it, because there are MEAC people who are not happy with the direction of the conference. So if you're not happy with the direction of the conference, why are you getting into alliances and all of that stuff? But I'll let y'all go. I got some opinions on this.
I think from what I'm looking at it, the alliance is with because they're they're NCAA football. I mean NCAA conferences. Um, I think that's where the alliance comes from. But if you're gonna do it I think they could have did this as a whole, as and all HBCU conferences. Um, it to me is to me the MEAC is digging themselves in a hole, and they've been doing that for like the last 30 years. And we see why y'all left. We see, I mean, and of course we know why Bethune left, because y'all package deal. But
Don't lump us in with them damn people.
Please.
but and then I know, but at the end of the day, y'all was package.
Goddamn. Y'all remember that movie Step Brothers
Please do.
with Will
Absolutely.
Ferrell?
It's one of the greatest movies ever made.
That is what the relationship of the greatest university in the state of Florida in that school in Daytona.
Well,
I ain't gonna go any further. I can
we
give you
know.
for instances, but yeah, that part.
I mean, my question about it is, what is it? Like, is it a lobbying group? So, because if it's a lobbying group, then it makes sense why the exclusion of other schools. Because if we go lobby the NCAA, then the schools that are within the NCAA got to lobby together. You got to fight together to get what you want. If this is not about lobbying and to honestly level a playing field, quote unquote, then what the fuck is it?
True.
I'm
And what
jaded
are we
when it comes.
doing?
Yeah, I'm jaded when it comes to alliances because the ACC and the Pac-12 had an alliance. See how that happened.
Well, that's
The
because the other one
Pac-12,
undercut the other one.
yeah, and then the Pac-12 and the Mountain West had an alliance. They in court suing each other. So this does not bode well to call this an alliance. Anytime an alliance is formed, major changes are on the way. Now, would that be a good thing for the MEAC? I don't know.
I
But I
mean,
think
they hate their commissioner. So,
they had her with a passion.
like, seriously, they hate that lady.
did they slap babies or something when she got the job?
She got that job
Mm,
because it was handed to her.
yeah, and I think
He's a Dennis
I
Thomas. She's a Dennis Thomas lackey.
Damn.
yeah,
Oh,
and
Oh
that
man.
that that and that's from the mouth of the BA folks themselves. I heard the same thing.
She's a Dennis Thomas lackey. She was the associate commissioner. So that job was already going to her once he had decided that he was going to retire.
Yep.
it is a lot of reasons why there's a lot of Hampton aches, and most of it stems from the MEAC um, leadership. But again, Like I have no idea where this is going. It makes nothing is aligned. These conferences are different, with the exception of the few schools who can actually come up to the FCS level. And I'm what Skegee in Albany State, maybe.
But
Uh,
it's not about coming up. It's not about moving up. It's just about them lobbying since they're all NCAA. They're
school,
all
exactly.
schools, no matter what division that you are in. So that's the reason why, uh,
So the only thing that I can think of them lobbying is this new.
for Division One, for us in Division One, we're lobbying because of the revenue sharing. Division Two ain't got to worry about that.
Mr. Thornton, I'm sorry. It's part of the problem is me. I'm trying to lead something to water. There are a few things that are happening in conjunction with this announcement that makes it a dubious announcement. So there is a NCAA governance vote that is coming soon. And if you take events of the past and you go, okay, why now? Well, that governance model is coming in. And what a lot of people are afraid of is that there will be a group of people that will have more say over NCAA or whatever they're going to call it, that it will create a rift and it will create another level of NCAA. I don't know. For the meantime, we'll call it HBCU Division One. I will call it that for an example, right? So you have P4, you have Group of Five, HBCU Division One, right? And so if all of the NCAA schools have an alliance, because the voting powers will go to most of the voting power goes to Big Ten and the SEC. Big Ten, SEC, and then it's the ACC, Pac-12, and then the Group of Five. With that governance vote, we have been expecting. If you follow me on Twitter, it's another guy that everything is starting to line up, right? The governance model, the college football playoff voting, all of this is a big, big deal. And if this alliance is to make sure that when a shift happens, that the HBCUs are protected, that's a good thing. If this alliance is just to lobby Washington, I don't know. Again,
I don't think we
reading,
was complaining about it, man. I think we
yeah,
just trying
no,
to figure out what it
yeah,
is, though.
Yeah.
no. So and if I'm guilty of complaining, I'm guilty of complaining about not enough detail is being brought forward. And that's what happens a lot of times. The lack of information, lack of transparency. We understand some stuff is work product and you're just not gonna put it in the work. But if you're telling us that, hey, we did this great thing, but we don't have no information on it,
Right.
that's a problem. So it wasn't us bashing the alliance. We're just trying to figure out how it fits in the grand scheme of everything. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, and I just said it. Um, and that's the thing. I don't believe it's I don't believe it is a situation where I don't even think, to be honest with you, I don't think this is about money. I think this is strictly about governance
No,
and what
definitely
happens
about
next.
protection and regulation.
That's
Yeah,
all it is.
Like you, and this is an old saying. I got it from one of my history professors. We either gonna fight for a spot at the table or we gonna be what's on the menu. So if this is the fight for the spot at the table, then by all means go ahead.
yeah. And trust and believe the Big Ten and the SEC are trying to make everybody on the menu. It's either
Yep,
we get our way or we're gonna bounce.
yep.
Either get 8. That's what it is. That's all it is. It's survival of the fittest. So
Hold on. That's an important comment. So I am not the one who will say HBCUs will leave the NCAA. I'm not even saying that the P2s will leave the NCAA in what is expected to be its new configuration. They will still be the NCAA, but they will have self-governance. Whereas the group of five will still be within NCAA. HBCUs and what I said earlier, HBCU Division One will also still be under the umbrella of Division One. But because of the two essentially going off and playing in the woods, there will be more resources available for, or more content available for broadcast partners, to where this new model may improve HBCU's access to media. Again, I'm not expecting the mothership to come to the rescue and all. I'm not expecting that. If you follow me, I am not a mothership fan. However, there will probably be, and this is probably one in the works already, that will have money on the table for the taking with SWAC TV and what other the other streaming entities. UEN is the other one.
Well, if it's to protect HBCU heritage, then you gotta put the HBCU
Yeah,
athletic.
put the AUC in there.
You gotta put them up in there because they're the biggest, they're the largest conference that we have right now.
This is true.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I want to make sure that I'm very clear. I'm not bashing this agreement. We would like to know more information. And again, with the new governance model, this makes sense. But the way that it was dropped today, it was just kind of dropped in our laps. And so the people who knew, they didn't leak it if they knew in advance. It just showed up on the timeline and it's like, what's this? And then a tweet was deleted, and then a new tweet was made, and it had, some structure stuff, some basic information, and that was it. So we're just trying to figure out or talk through what it possibly could be and give our fans and viewers an idea of what to look for. Because this new governance model is coming. There may be a time to where the FCS division HBCUs are in a completely different division, but still amongst each other. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I say it like that, because if you say going up to division, FBS, people lose their mind. That's not what I'm saying.
Everlasting.
I'm saying that there are predictions that there will be another level created that may encompass FCS and HBCU. I hope that made sense to everybody.
That made perfect sense.
Yep.
But all right. We'll take a quick break. You know what? I think y'all call for it. This phone call is a risk. This is what you call.
And he doing it. And you doing it live.
Hey, quick question. What shoe size is Ash? Because Marlo is going to get him some snakeskin Rattler Air Force Ones.
Yes, sir.
He getting them.
He what size is he?
I don't know. You know what my shoes last? Shit, am I supposed to know that?
Oh, dear Father God. Remember when I said this is...
First of all, you interrupted me eating my fucking french fries, and that's rude and disrespectful. Let's get that out of the way. Number two,
What happened?
I want to say a 5 feet.
What happened?
I think it was 5 the last time I was at shoe.
TP dying said something good just happened. What happened?
Well, you listening?
I am listening to you, Melissa, and so is podcast.
Sweet baby Jesus, what just happened? This has got to be podcast go. 'Cause
You don't interrupt the woman when she's eating French fries. Lesson learned today.
Oh shit, that's funny. That's pretty damn funny.
That will always be funny. Troy, did we learn anything that day? And you're muted, by the way.
Now he's a 7.5.
Nice.
That's what you
Is it
learn
still
from
playing in the
that.
background? 'Cause I can't hear.
No, well, I don't hear it.
Listen, so for the better part of 3 days, we had to deal with the impending announcement from Colorado head football coach Prime and his doctors. And the speculation ran rampant that he was going to step down, and everybody knew he was going to step down because his kids was gone, and Travis was gone, and he was going to leave for greener pastures and all this other stuff. And the people that were up in the mountains that did not know were already in their good riddance mindset. The people that were up in the mountains that did know said nothing. So in the midst of all of this, I was trying to figure out what could possibly happen. And then one of the people that I kind of trust from up in the mountains said that this isn't about him leaving, it's about his health. I said, I don't think he's leaving. I could be wrong, but I don't think he's leaving no more. Because I listen to respected people. And sure enough, he jumps up there with his doctors and he says, hey, I went through bladder cancer. I had my bladder removed. And also I'm dating Karuchi. And I was a little confused because I'm,
No
you
people
know,
was confused by that with the cancer.
yeah. As a person that is dealing with prostate cancer right now, go get checked. Like every man should
Please
go,
do.
you know, every man should go get checked.
Please do. But a lot of
Um,
folks, but you know the reason why people was putting it out there that he was leaving because you had this parody account saying that he's stepping down, he's gonna step down, he's gonna do this and he's gonna do that, and I'm like, if it ain't to me, if it ain't in the ESPN, if it ain't on Bleacher Report, if it ain't on Fox Sports or any other reputable sports site that I go to get all my info for the day and stuff, then the man ain't leaving. And y'all, people gotta understand. People gotta understand. Dion ain't the type of person he's going to leave when he really got a contract. He's not a person like that. Man always right, because he old school. He ride his contract out. People,
Oh, we should wait. What?
he ride his contract like he's the type of person that he does not jump out of his contract.
That man was in the hospital after getting his toe cut off under contract with y'all interviewing for Texas Christian. What are you talking about?
But he wasn't gonna get that job.
But the point is, he submitted the fucking application for it.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
hold on. I need to jump in here real quick and say something. Real quick. All right. So, people who know me, this platform is called Fat Mouth Sports for a reason. And 99.9% of the time, we are running our mouths. We are, however, in a new era and we don't know how to maneuver just yet. I had a whole bunch of criticisms before. I'm talking to EA. I had a whole bunch of criticisms before.
Fuck that badass wig wearing bro.
Let me finish.
What the fuck? What?
Oh, Lord.
Anyway,
Oh,
I don't know what the protocol is because if you've seen my tweets with this new SID, I have gotten every interview that I've ever asked for, except for one, and this came after the nominations were done. After that, I haven't gotten, and it may just be that individual because that individual has their own PR team, so it may just be that individual. I don't know yet. Until I figure out what it is, I'm gonna tread lightly. Because what I don't want to do is I don't want to injure these guys' potential for interviews and media access. I don't want to, because I am the one that does the damage on purpose. I don't want to injure anybody else's ability. Like we can't go.
I remember.
We're never gonna get media access to the book. Never gonna happen.
We never
he
get
said
media
that.
access where?
The book.
I
Like
got all
No,
the
cause
access
you
I
man, you
want.
be talking about them people too bad, man. You worse than me.
I'm just saying. So the
Damn.
Bucks were never gonna get media invite to
They
Florida
they
State.
not gonna
Maybe
get me.
possibly. It maybe possibly it's getting a little warmer. The communication is getting a little better, so we'll see. Especially if they beat Bama by 10. Oh my god, oh the problem. But anyway, the only reason that I have not put your comment up, is because of that. I'm gonna protect everybody on the show until we know how everything operates. Once we know how everything operates, then we will operate that way. But I'm just protecting everybody else because if you've seen me on social media, you know how I feel about things. I made it known. I have big issues with my people from St. Pete. I made that known on this podcast. That has not changed. I will have him on the show again, but that hasn't changed. Marlo don't necessarily want him on the show, but
Let me
our
know so I can have something to do because they might revoke my damn degree after that show.
Fuck him.
no moving right along.
Fuck him.
So can anybody tell me why? Like, why are we not talking about Paige, man?
Wanna know why we're not talking about Paige?
Because Paige hooping.
Paige is hooping. Paige moving. Silence.
Yeah, Paige is hooping. Like, and Paige didn't bring horrible ass fans, so you can like talk about Paige and not have to say anything about somebody bald headed ass mama the next tweet.
But when I said she brought a fan base from the cornfields, I was wrong.
We
Nope.
didn't say you was wrong.
We
They
didn't say
said
you
you
was
was
wrong.
wrong. The corn eater said you were wrong. You were right.
You was right.
Like I said before she got drafted, Paige is the superhero we deserve, and she was hooping. I would have felt better.
And this is what I want the new fans to realize. Had Paige not went back for a year, she would have been the number one pick.
She wouldn't be in Dallas though.
She wouldn't be in Dallas. She would have been in Indiana, but she would have been the number one pick. Caitlin Clark would not have been a number one pick had Paige not gone back for that 5th year. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I will say
she was her for a minute in college. She was her. Like, ain't nobody want that smoke.
I didn't know that, bro. I did not know that she came from a blended family.
Oh yeah.
Stepmama.
But that's why they couldn't attach. That's why they couldn't attach themselves to her because she wasn't gonna play that.
But I ain't know she said when she got a brother, she got a little brother that who.
Yep.
And they had just alike. Didn't know her. What was that? Her daddy's black.
No, Daddy White.
Her
Daddy White.
daddy,
That white, yeah.
her daddy
Her
white. Her
stepmama black.
stepmom is black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. She done been in the hood a couple of times. You know what I'm saying?
She play like it.
She just who she is. Like
She
just a
play
person.
like it.
She's just a
Well,
person that go hoop, and she just got a vibe. You know what I'm saying? She just got a vibe to herself.
Yeah. All business too.
All business.
Yeah. All business. She ain't with
well,
all the fluff, and she go out there and do her thing every night she on the court. And I can appreciate, and she is going to be a superstar. I mean, they say she a rookie, but she ain't doing rookie stuff.
Oh nah,
Oh
nah,
nah. Oh
nah.
nah. Not at all. I need hey, put your disclaimer up for what I'm about to say.
Go ahead.
uh-oh.
I need Kurt Miller to fire his boy toy as head basketball coach and get a real basketball coach. I need him to trade Enrique, and that is gonna be all right. They gotta re-sign DJ Carrington though. And that is gonna be all right. That's all.
Wow. Wow.
That man went
Boy.
from being an assistant videographer to a head coach at the pro level in like 5 years. I know quid pro quo when I see it. Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, and they got a game. We got a game tomorrow against the Indiana Fever back at American Airlines Center, and that game's gonna get sold out.
Yeah, but that's if she plays. She ain't Clark ain't played. She's still been up.
She
And they
ain't. She didn't
actually
play
been
last
winning.
time, she didn't play last time. It was still sold out.
She don't want to smoke because she gonna have to Caitlin Clark Garden page.
It's not something that
Can't happen.
she
That
gonna
ain't
lose.
Well,
gonna happen.
she don't play defense, so it ain't gonna happen.
They gonna protect her at all costs. She damn sure ain't gonna be guarding her.
No, you can't. Who is she gonna guard? Enrique?
Anybody other than her, cause
Enrique gonna put on a t-shirt too.
phew, well, it look like it ain't gonna be a good game for Miss Kayla.
No.
Not
Perhaps,
defensively. Now
perhaps
she
not.
play, she gonna get bucket. But yeah,
So again, um, that was interesting. You know what else was interesting? Luca out here in all these photo shoots, looking slim down.
Stop it.
Again,
Is that
again, I
Lucas
gonna
hate to
change
do
said
anything?
this.
Is that gonna change anything?
Lucas said y'all gonna keep all them fat jokes.
You know what?
Lucas said
Luke,
I heard
Luke,
y'all.
Luke had a thyroid problem.
What I will say is that if he has lost weight and it's not been some Photoshop PR campaign, cool. If he not pulling the Drake, that is perfectly fine.
It's his
But
kids
What?
abs.
but
Oh shit!
but let's just add the Lakers to that list. But if he lost all this weight and still not gonna play defense, what are we doing?
Sound
That's what
like
I'm
y'all
saying.
got a Caitlin Clark problem.
Like, and I hear every time somebody tells me, please understand, kids, and I call you kids respectively because I'm kind of old. Um, please understand when y'all tell me that defense don't matter, and I still remember that Steph Curry ISO'd him. Steph Curry shorter than him by what? 4, 5 inches. ISO'd him and said, I'm going to the bucket. Not a 3, not a midi. He went to the bucket.
And he
That
surely
told me
did.
everything I needed to know about that man. Y'all can't tell me he a superstar ever. He is the weak link. The weak link can't be the superstar.
Now, let's keep it in context. How many people can guard Steph Curry 1-on-1?
Not too many.
Not too many, Marlon. Quick question.
I'm just saying. I just try to keep it in context.
Not too many.
Real quick question. How many people has Steph Curry ever said, I'm going at him?
Anybody?
As many times I've seen Steph,
I'm about to say
I've
Steph
never
Curry
seen him
go
do
at
that.
you.
Go at you,
Steph
but
go
he
at
never stopped
everybody
the ball.
he go at everybody in front of him every single day.
Marlo.
And he get whatever shot he wants.
I am fully aware that Steph Curry is everything and then some. I had never seen him stop a playoff game and say, everybody get out the way. I'm taking him.
No.
With a
But
bucket.
that's because he had made it. That was mad Steph Curry. That was Escobar. That's who that was.
That was the light skin rage bait right there.
Yeah. That's who that was. Regular everyday Steph. What he gonna do? Crossover, go to the legs, pull up, jump shot, and he gonna laugh going back. That was angry Steph that night.
I mean, to be fair,
I don't know what that man had said to him, but he pissed him off.
His handles have always been, there.
Yeah.
We can't act like Steph Curry isn't somebody to be feared when it comes to that regard. You know what I mean?
Like we not gonna play with stuff like that, man.
No, that's not no knock.
Not the baby face assassin
At all. Exactly.
And just
what
about
half of the splash,
the
bro?
majority of the guards in the league are taller than him. Usually, he is around the shortest person on the floor every night.
Yep.
And still getting your ass 30, 40 points in a goddamn game.
That's wild. The other splash, bro, to move to Dallas and now he dating Megan Thee Stallion.
And then proposed. They ain't dating no more.
You know what, Marlo? I believe you right. Because he out here taking her fishing and shit. I'm not taking you fishing unless you special because you going to disturb me while I'm fishing. So, I believe you right, Marlo.
He bought her a $5 million ring.
Shit, she bought him a $300,000 watch.
This is what I'm telling you. They ain't dating no more. They together. That shit is over with.
Hey, them young brothers really crashing out over her too.
Bro, they
ain't never have a chance.
That's what I said.
That woman got her damn degree from Texas Southern, and she got her damn record deal and shit. She said, "Fuck y'all." I'm going over to the light skin crew.
This ain't HBCU nightly. We don't have a lot of light skinned people on the podcast. So
I'm going over to the light skin. She said, "I'm going to the light skin coalition."
I need the dark skinned brothers to fight back. We got to land somebody. Somebody got to get landed.
First of all, we've been bagging them for a long time.
You don't give up no ground.
We ain't give up no ground. Megan was gonna be who Megan was gonna be. We got another Megan that chose a dude that's almost midnight. Megan Good.
That man said almost midnight. Oh my God.
So We doing real good on this side of the spectrum.
That man said that nigga was 11:59 p.m.
His ass is 5 till.
Damn.
He said that man was 11:59.
Shit.
Man, call that man blue.
I'm just saying. But again, we ain't losing no ground. I can go. The higher the melanin, the more we've been putting it down for a long time. I ain't no light skinned dude. I embrace my melanin count.
Listen, as long as it ain't Jill Scott, I'm cool.
Lord have mercy. There we go. Every time somebody talk about a relationship, you bring up Jill Scott. That's over with. You do know that. Like that. I am your pull-up pal on this one. Don't be running up to the stage. Don't be you see her out and about. Don't be running up asking her 1,000 questions. It is over with. That blonde hair lady go have your ass. I ain't made it.
Oh, okay. So there is a football game going on tonight, and apparently Trey Lance has thrown 2 touchdowns.
Trey Lance look good.
He has thrown 2
Wait,
touchdowns.
who the hell they playing?
The Lions.
The Lions.
The hell?
Yeah.
Hall of Fame game. Then you gotta wait a whole another week for some more damn football.
Yeah.
No,
Hey, how we feel
Sunday.
about Terry McLaurin requesting a trade though?
Scary Terry.
Yeah.
What? Did he give a reason?
Nah, Terry.
He wanted his contract.
Oh no.
40 mil a year, right?
Look,
I think he wanted to be one of the highest paid wide receivers.
That man.
He only making $21 million this year.
Yeah, it's about money because they signed Tyreek Hill's $30 million extension and Mike Evans. And they
the
pretty
crazy
much
thing
said,
about
you
it,
we ain't paying you that.
the crazy thing about it, they came out and said we got a deal. He told them to talk to his agent. They haven't called his agent yet. So he comes out after and say, hey.
I mean, I can't, but he do need more money. 15 million, and he had 13 touchdowns last season. Yeah, give him some more money.
Mm-hmm.
I seen it. I seen his production live and in effect when they played the playoff game in Tampa. They couldn't cover.
Yeah, give him some more money. That and again, if they paying what is Tyreek? Tyreek making like 50 million, 52 million guaranteed. Damn, yeah. Give him some more money.
You know what? I'm gonna go because see y'all on a roll. I'm gonna derail the podcast real quick and tell y'all a quick little story.
We getting derailed every week.
You know what? So EA and Mr. Darby, 2016, I had the same cancer scare, right? And because of my family history, I went over on the deep end. So I had every R&B artist that I want to see bucket. Jill Scott, Erykah Badu, Ledisi, Jaguar Wright, somebody, and Sunshine Anderson. There was, I don't know if it's still there. I haven't seen any updates on it. There was this music festival outside of DC called Spirit Fest. And that was I'm surprised I didn't end up in handcuffs because the first night I was like 5 rows back. The next night I was like 2 rows back. And 2 rows back was essentially the little tape that they have to cut off the first 2 rows so the artist can come up. Yeah, it was that. And Erykah Badu and Jill Scott on the same weekend.
Erykah Badu, all you had to do just come to Dallas. Erykah Badu ain't number 4 foot, like 4'10", 4'11", maybe 5 foot at the most. Like, hey, you wouldn't know you still next to Erykah Badu unless you got that big ass pro.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I know I just derailed this podcast, but
I am not commenting on it. I said my say on you and your infatuation with Miss Scott.
it is not an infatuation. It is, you know what? Let me keep going.
It is absolutely an infatuation. You
I'm not talking.
that lady couldn't pick you out of the lineup, and you the only person in it.
Boy,
Oh shit! Oh goodness! Yo.
So
hey,
we
hey,
go.
you
We,
pick out the
we
line.
just go.
If she pick him out the lineup, she pick him out the lineup. Troy be like, man, hey, that's Jill Scott. What you talking about?
Listen, if Tom Joyner spent all them years on the radio lusting after Gladys Knight, and he finally got a shot, never say never.
Yep.
Also,
We
Yeah.
gon' I ain't
also,
gonna I'm not gonna be the ultimate hater and say it couldn't happen. I'm just gonna say I don't believe that's gonna be the case.
I also would like to point out that this entire podcast is subject to deletion if she sees it.
You gonna be hemmed up next week. We're gonna get another text. Hey y'all, no show tonight. Uh-oh.
Hey,
She broke everything.
Yeah,
All the
everything gone.
computers, the cell phone.
all right. So that some stories, like a couple big stories out of the NFL. This NFL PA situation, we're gonna monitor because apparently there was some improprieties done with the NFLPA money. Why you going to strip club with the company card? Why we doing
Hey,
that?
didn't the director step down too? That was because of that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Figured it was
Word
something
on
crazy, something
word on the
nefarious.
streets. Word on the streets is them people. They starting to investigate.
Well,
Well, that could be a business expense.
I mean, NFL players do
It
love strip clubs,
it is a entertainment business.
and they got good wings. We've talked about it on this show before.
Come on, Jamal.
Just saying.
He said the wings be
The
busting.
lemon pepper wings right there.
I'm just
Let me
saying.
get a 10-piece.
Yeah,
I
fry hard.
need it.
Appreciate
I need it.
Oh
you.
man.
The wings at Blue Flame was every bit worth for the $24 they charged me for.
Damn, 24.
24.
And it probably wasn't even 10 wings.
Nah, it was 10 wings. It was good. It
No,
was worth
10.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't. Y'all my tribe. Y'all my people. We could talk about stuff. Like I'm gonna say them stuff. Yeah. I got some good ones for some strip clubs, y'all. I got some good ones.
Listen, we should do a series called The Life and Times of Lake Nasty, but I don't know. Like, I got to go through the archives and make sure what's safe and what's not safe.
I'm about to say
I don't give it though.
Like I say, make sure it's not gonna end up with us coming to see you in the hospital. And we good.
My statute of limitation is already expired. So
I mean, I would say that, but I was told that I didn't have a pass.
shit.
Every time I
What?
say something about USF and them messing up the church's money, the building fund money, I got to have a conversation. I never said that I did not enjoy my time at USF. Never said that. I never said that I didn't have an amazing experience, that I met an amazing person at USF. Never said that. What I
Wow.
did say though is that when I got to USF, they didn't walk on the grass.
We'll walk on the grass and FAMU either.
So at a PWI, when Florida State had classes on the grass, again, different school, different culture, whatever. Matter of fact, they had artwork. They put big ass artwork on the grass. But walking across the grass was a terrible sin, which I committed
Yeah,
every day because like
don't walk across the grass.
that campus too big. I'm sorry, I'm
They
not
would have
finna.
caught. They would have caught me frolicking.
Frolicking. Frolicking is crazy.
I would have been frolicking on that shit, skipping and everything.
Oh my God.
Do not walk on grass. Look at me, y'all.
Frolicking is funny as fuck.
It is.
Yeah.
You can't say it without laughing, bro.
that's not diabolical.
Grown
Very.
men don't frolic.
They do when they walking across green grass.
if, if you ever tried it, just videotape yourself doing it. It is.
Listen, man, look, a little slow news cycle. I think we covered everything that we missed. If we didn't,
Yeah.
it's because Twitter,
What
for some reason,
we say about Gilbert Arenas? And his dumb ass
Oh, yeah.
getting
And he dumb as hell, and he probably gonna end up in jail. Boy, that all prison basketball team gonna be fine.
Yeah. They gonna be doing some shit.
he got a ratchet.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, somebody lost a lot of money and was like, shit, y'all ain't gonna
I'm
come,
not
man.
paying you
I ain't
niggas.
gonna.
Y'all going to jail.
I got you. I'll be back.
Hey, when you gonna pay me? Friday. Hold on. They can.
man, but the thing about it is you playing poker with somebody from the Israeli mob, right?
yeah,
And everything in this mansion has your name on it. And then the thing about it is, okay, if you got caught by the feds and you get out X amount of hours later, nigga, you snitched.
He paid 50. He paid 50 stacks.
And snitched.
I mean, but don't all of this line up with exactly who we think Gilbert Arenas is? Like, think about it. Everything you have ever heard come out of this man's mouth. It's like, you know what? You would be the one that end up in some bullshit like this.
Yeah. Like
Come
I
on,
said, I in my past, I'm gonna say it like this. In my past, I have visited a many of house games.
I'm
And I ain't
sorry
never
to
been to
derail
one
this. I'm
where
sorry
the
to derail
police
this.
came.
Is that a thing? A grass
What's that?
fine?
A what?
A grass fine. You
A
get fined for
grass
walking on the
fine?
grass?
Who they gonna get a fine to?
What?
I did
My
not know that
name
was a thing.
is Sharif Akbar. Send, send that shit to him. Who they gonna give a fine to? You got ID? Hell no. I need to show you shit. Well, sir, you're gonna
You
get
know
this
what?
ticket. All right, Sharif
Man,
Akbar.
I was just saying with the Gilbert shit, bro. You come on now. You ain't if you ain't learned your goddamn lesson from that damn gun shit when you was playing in the NBA.
He
He
is a
didn't, but
parent.
that's what I'm saying. Doesn't this line up with exactly who we think this man is?
There was a story when he was in the league. He was spending $100,000 a year on his saltwater aquarium that he had in his house with sharks in it,
Yeah, I remember that story.
just on maintenance.
Yep.
So this is the context of the story of this whole situation. This is from somebody who has spent $100,000 on a fish tank maintenance, not for the fish, just for maintenance. Come on, y'all lean this way. It's some bullshit.
Yep.
What's our
Wow.
what's Dave Chappelle's favorite saying?
Hello.
Should have never gave you niggas money.
And he is one of them. Should have never.
Oh man.
Like this man was the highest paid player in the league at one point in time,
At one point in time,
and wasn't drafted. That's what made it crazy.
He was drafted. He
now
What is
he was a baller. We ain't gonna take that from him.
Yeah, no, he balled until he got injured.
He will
And
get
he
you some
decided to
buckets.
pull a gun on his teammate.
Well, that was that inner person talking that should have just been quiet. He listened to him too much. You can do it. You Gilbert. Go ahead and do it. What they gonna do?
until you
Can you
realize he
clean your damn locker out today?
Yeah, for real.
That's just
For a
crazy
year.
shit.
Let me go ahead. So again, I want to thank everybody for coming out. It has been an interesting week for me. I have had some of the best times with my son, my 29-year-old, having conversations. He always want to know about my mama. For some reason today, he wanted to ask me, did my mama whoop us? And I kind of looked at him like, are you serious? Yes, my mama whooped me. And I don't know what woman you thought you met, but yeah. So I've been enjoying spending time with him, and kind of watching how he goes through his professional life. Still a little bit entitled, but it's okay. We're working on it. I don't know where that came from, but we're working on it. But there are changes afoot at the institutions that we love. And I don't know whether it's good or bad at this point. I'm at the mode now where we're gonna get through it. Hopefully we get through it better on the other side. That being said, for all of you Bama fans, you didn't like your head coach last year. Get out my mentions. Y'all got a rookie quarterback coming in the Doak Campbell Stadium. You are not 14-point favorites. And I don't even like my head coach. So I say all this to say this.
They never giving you media access.
Ever.
I say that to say this. Get your media person in Bama. Tell him to bet his eyebrows and chest hair. Florida State by 10. I said what I said.
Oh my
This
God.
man said eyebrows and chest.
And you gotta wear a low V-neck shirt after you lose.
See how Marlo takes stuff and just drag it straight to hell? Drag it straight to hell.
What a dude, man.
You gotta wear I got it. You gotta wear the other team shirt, low V-neck with bedazzle on that shit.
You said bedazzle. Oh shit!
Somebody would
Hell yeah!
definitely snitch on Marlo if they owed him anything.
Snitching.
I'm
You going to
gonna
jail, sir.
Oh, I got a story about that too, but I ain't gonna derail it. I'm gonna say that for another time.
Right.
What you got for us this week?
Well, I was supposed to have my second episode of Women Love Football yesterday, but I overslept and I had to apologize to my guests. But we gonna make it up for next Wednesday. So the next guest I have on is supposed to be Ty Floyd. Of course, another Rattler, but we're gonna talk about her. We're gonna talk about her move to the broadcast booth as being the play-by-play announcer for the Alabama A&M Bulldogs football team, and we're gonna talk about basically A&M football for the next episode, and of course, having Tashay on there last Wednesday was so it was dope. It was cool. That girl know her football. that woman know her football in and out. Shout out to her, and happy birthday to her also. But other than that, man, we got new season of the HBCU tonight coming out on the 20th, the week of the MEAC SWAC Challenge. We also gonna have HBCU Saturday night, new season that Saturday of the MEAC SWAC Challenge. And I'm just ready for some fucking football. Some football, man. Shout out to James Houston for signing with the Dallas Cowboys. It's a problem in Big D, and when him and Marquise Bell on the same defense, that's gonna be dope right there. But other than that, I mean, be blessed and be safe. Hug your loved ones, love on your loved ones. Go get yourself checked out. Check on your mental, and crash out on your kids and beat their ass out the penitentiary. Be easy.
That's what's up.
So before I go to the next person, Michael, just get your Bama content creator to reach out. We can set it up live on stream right after the game, and we can cut the hair live on stream. Telling the better eyebrows and chest hair. That's all we need to be talking about.
I think y'all should do it with wax.
Just one swoop. Wow.
One
Eyebrow
swoop.
gone.
One eyebrow.
Now that's a bit.
I ain't scared. I ain't scared. I don't know how to shade the eyebrow live on stream. I ain't scared.
You shade your eyebrow, bro?
Oh
yeah,
my God.
The Jackson State game.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
and oh no, it gets better. And with the homecoming, with the eyebrow shade.
And I still was getting attention.
Yo.
One eyebrow still getting attention. I'm still him.
Yo.
Let me put this up real quick.
That shit was hilarious. We at the moon. But we at the moon. And he's like, you ain't even noticed. I said, notice what? He's looking at me like, look. I said, bitch, what happened to your eyebrow? I say that you chose this weekend to do that.
Oh my goodness.
It didn't even matter. Well, it wouldn't matter no way because I'm married, but it didn't matter. I'm still
His
him.
eyebrows, and he really did bend his eyebrows.
Listen,
Oh shit!
I don't just talk about it. I be about it. GP, what you
That
got for us
shit
this
was
week?
hilarious.
I think if anything we've learned this week is that whoever you are, whatever your status, um, when you do bad things happen. Transgressions do not discriminate, and consequences do not discriminate. So, if you're a position of power, wherever you are in life, just understand that your actions you will still be held accountable for whatever you do. You're accountable for your words, you're accountable for your actions. Us as adults, we should understand that by now, but some people, you know, they get to a certain point and they feel like they're above everything. And when it all comes crashing down, they don't know what to say. And all we can say is, I told you so. But that's my message for the week. Take care of your loved ones, crash on those who try to hurt you, and do whatever you can to be a positive person in this world. So until next week, I'm TP, and it's the Gathering of Old Men podcast.
Right.
Look, let me go ahead and put this up now because I already know. I already know. Look, this is
Happy
a
ain't
risk.
talking about me for a change.
This is a risk.
Damn.
And he been at that $1 place facility all day today. All right, Milo, what you got for us this week?
Just put my shit on today. This ain't even what I wore out there to the facility. But I done been to One Buck Place twice this week. I am super excited about this season. I think we have the best receiver room in the league. I'm willing to put my people up against every other team in the league. I think we have a top 3 offensive line. I think we have a top 10 running back. Our offense is gonna be legit. What I am impressed and what impressed me today was the defensive side of the ball. We have some very large individuals up front, but our back end looks spectacular. I even seen Shiloh taking reps with the ones. So it looks like he will make the team. All he got to do is continue to improve and learn the system, which I'm excited about this other young kid, this corner Morrison. He is a ball hawk and a shutdown cover corner. So I'm really digging us this year. And I have been known to say in the past, we're going to the Super Bowl, we're gonna win the Super Bowl. But I do think they have the pieces in place. As long as everybody stay healthy, I think we have a shot to do that. We will not surprise anybody this year. Everybody know what they're gonna get when they play us. So it's gonna be ball down the field, offensive line, putting you on your back, and we running it down your throat. So it's looking good for us this year. It will be 5 in a row. We will win the division. Um, and yeah, coming to a city near you. So I say all that to say I am excited that football has started. We are back. We have been waiting. It seems like forever. A whole year seemed like, but we back. So enjoy. Find somebody that you can vibe with and watch a game. Go to a game. Enjoy this space because tomorrow ain't promised. People leaving this place quick, fast, and in a hurry. So if you do love football, you do have a passion for it, get out, watch some games, and enjoy. this game, these men that go out and perform this game for you. So I will be attending a lot of games this year. Probably gonna travel to quite a few of them, and that's college and pro. So I'm really excited. I ain't gonna crash out on that school in Daytona. They've been hot this year, and their AC probably wasn't working this week because it's been the heat index is in the hundreds. So they need some grace, and that don't bode well for mold and all of that. So I hope that they went and got some extra cans of bleach and hooked that up before it got real bad. So I ain't gonna go off on them this week. So that's my time. I hope everybody be blessed. And
Did you
He did. He did. He did.
did you
what
just
He
happened?
did.
mold on them? Mold?
He did.
Oh my!
He absolutely did.
I didn't wish mold. I said I know they have mold. It ain't something that I wished on them. They just had it already. I just hope they just got some bleach. That's I ain't the only one that say it.
I want to say again, for people who watch this podcast, we are very different in our media responsibilities than we are on the podcast. We try
Yes,
our best to lead with love, give
yes.
you
I love
information.
I love a lot of people that went to that school, and I just don't know for the life of me why they chose to go there
Hey Jamal, you
because
know
they're
what?
very
Hmm?
they're very smart people.
Jamal, what you got for us this week? Oh my!
I don't have no crash out this week. Work beat my ass this week. I'm gonna tell you how bad it was. I was walking off the production floor to go in the break room. I ain't realized that I hadn't put my mask on, so my face was just emotions was there. The security guard looked at me and said, "Man, it ain't that bad. It's gonna be all right. I promise. Today your Friday. You're almost there." And I looked that brother in his face and I said, "Man, you don't work on the other side of the turnstile. Leave me alone." And walked away. And I said that to say this, right? It is never too late to call an audible on your life, job, where you live, hobbies. It's never too late to call an audible when something is no longer serving in making you happy, right? And I'm not one of them delusional people that feel like shit is always supposed to be happy. Like you're not ever gonna hit a rough patch. But when this rough patch feel like it's been years long, hey, call an audible and go do something else. Figure out something. Even if you don't enjoy it all the time, because you gonna enjoy it enough that you don't mind going to it or doing it. And also live a life outside of work. Those two things will ensure that work don't just slap you down like a hoe sometimes. That's my word for the day. That's for the week. Call an audible. Call an audible when you need to. Call an audible when it suits. That's what it's there for. Life is too long and too short to spend any of it unhappy. And with that, fuck Donald Trump. Crash the fuck out when people have you fucked up. Punch your knots. I am Lord Jamal. See y'all next week.
He said, "Can slap you down like a hoe."
Hey, like
That's
TP said, stop me when I'm lying.
that shit is funny.
Did I get everybody? Did I get TP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
lost in the moment. I got lost in the moment. Listen,
That
I want to
shit
thank
is
the
funny.
130 in the building. If you follow Doc Holiday and do not follow me, pop over to the channel, like and subscribe. Follow us on all of the social medias: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I post a lot of our ridiculous stuff on TikTok because I feel like the powers that be won't see that. And I was wrong because one of the media people from a certain school liked a video of ours that I didn't expect them to like. So again, follow us on all the social. For myself, CP, Marlo, Lord Jamal, Fat Mouth Sports, or HBCU Overdrive Holiday, we are out.
Bye, y'all.